Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Cosmic Culture, the channel where we talk about all major movie and television news, theories, breakdowns, and much, much more. I'm your host, Chris, and today we have some awesome MonsterVerse news, an update for you guys that has been officially announced and is about an awesome new integration for characters of the MonsterVerse on a brand new TV series that will be featured on Apple TV+. I'm sure you have a lot of questions about this series, but we're going to answer as many of them as we can in today's video. But yes, this will be canon to the Godzilla and King Kong movies that have come out already in the MonsterVerse and is a continuation of that cinematic universe. If you haven't already, or you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you don't miss any of our daily uploads. We're talking major Marvel, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, their TV shows, DC news, and MonsterVerse updates here on the channel, so don't miss out on any of that. So let's start with the official announcement that this show was coming, which came from Legendary's Twitter, where they said, "We're thrilled to announce the MonsterVerse is expanding with an all-new original live-action series for Apple TV+, featuring Godzilla and the Titans that will explore the mythic legacy of a world in which monsters are real." So while I'm grateful for an official announcement coming from Legendary about this TV show, we didn't get a title, we don't have a poster, we don't have really any information. They did highlight Godzilla, which leads me to believe that he will be one of the main characters of the series, but they also talk about other Titans in the world where monsters are real. Like I mentioned already, this is a continuation and an addition to the cinematic universe that already exists for the MonsterVerse. So everything we've learned already in the movies, all the way to the point of this TV series, will all connect, and hopefully connect very well, in order to create an awesome experience. We've also gotten a bit of an update coming from Apple, since this will be featured on their streaming service, Apple TV+, and they've given us something at least to understand about the show. This will be set after the events of Godzilla vs. Kong, the most recent of the movies to come out in the MonsterVerse, and it appears that it will be following Godzilla and a number of other Titans, much like the tweet said, with another human family. So yes, to the probable dismay of all of the fans, we will have another very important human connection, but they have even gone on to say that this family, this human family that will be the center of the show, is going to have a deep and mysterious connection to Monarch, the mysterious organization that had been studying Godzilla and the Titans while also working to hide the creature's existence from the general public. So I'm just going to be honest with you guys, generally speaking, and in my experience of talking about the MonsterVerse, none of you guys have actually cared at all about the human connection, the centerpiece of all of the movies, whether it's Millie Bobby Brown or a different character or some important human. Everybody just wants to see the monsters, they want to see the Titans, they want to see the fighting scenes and where they came from, Hollow Earth, or the island where King Kong's living, or wherever it is Godzilla goes to hide all the time. And they always want to try to give us this integration of a human connection that's somehow secretly connected to Monarch. Who saw that coming? So this isn't a huge surprise that we're getting this central role family, but I know the majority of you guys are probably not really going to care about whatever it is that family has to offer. With that being said, we do have Star Trek Enterprise and Marvel's Hawkeye series writers Chris Black and Matt Fraction, who will be involved in the creation of this story. As somebody who is very interested and has been enjoying the MonsterVerse for the most part up to this point, I am happy to hear that they are branching out and doing TV shows, kind of following the model that Marvel and to an extent DC has been doing, where their cinematic universes are amplified by TV shows on the side that give more information, explain more about the Titans, the creatures, the families, Monarch, the story overall, and where the show is headed, so that when the next movie comes out, it's not just a huge jump from Godzilla vs. Kong to King Kong, Hollow Earth, or whatever the next film is going to be, but we do get some little integrations in the middle that will help build and amplify the excitement, the hype, and the overall story for the next film. Now, hopefully this whole idea of putting it on TV and making a TV series is one that will allow for the franchise to grow, and it isn't something that's going to hold it back. There are two perfect examples. Marvel Studios with their Disney Plus series. The shows and the Marvel shows, Hawkeye, WandaVision, Loki, there's been tons of them already and tons of them coming that have all connected to the cinematic universe, have all, in my opinion, enhanced the cinematic universe. It hasn't made it confusing, held anything back, it's allowed us to get more story while sitting in the comfort of our own homes, and generally, I think, generates a lot of hype and excitement. Then you kind of have DC and their CW shows or their other TV series that I personally think are kind of cheap, not well made, don't connect very cleanly or smoothly or sometimes at all to the DC universe, which we already know is a mess to begin with. and I would say overall does not generate hype or get me more excited. When I think about all the DC shows, I kind of just get a little annoyed almost, because there's so many of them that low budget, look bad, acting isn't even good, and overall, without a doubt, does not enhance the general cinematic experience of the cinematic universe that all these companies are currently trying to create. With that being said, hopefully Godzilla can learn from those two different franchises, take the best from each, and we go on to get a very awesome Godzilla and other monster TV show on Apple TV+. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section down below. Are you excited for the Godzilla series that will now be coming? We will be keeping you up to date as we get release dates, titles, posters, all of that good stuff here on the channel. So if you haven't, hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next one right here on Cosmic Culture.